But now, fans, as we told you, coming up later on today, that big main event, gorgeous Jimmy Garvin to face this man, the clawmaster out of Germany, Baron von Raschke. And Baron, you've got to be aware of one. Everyone knows exactly what Garvin is capable of, but you cannot forget the presence of his valet, Precious, at ringside.
Das is richtig. You know something? I've been waiting a long time to get this match. The people have seen the kind of trickery and treachery this dancing, preening prima donna is capable from. He is not a man. He hides behind the lemons. Well, here, Jimmy Garvin, I'm going to find out what you are made from out of. I'm coming to the ring with one purpose, and that's to defeat you. You know, you come out and say how handsome you are, how good looking, you prance and you preen. Well, this is no beauty contest. I'm no fool. I wouldn't enter a beauty contest. But I will enter the wrestling arena, and I will compete against you anytime, anywhere. Tonight's my night. We're going to see what you're made of here, Garvin. That's all the people need to know.
All right, wrestling fans, remember that one, the Clawmaster Baron von Raschke, gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, coming up later on today. Now, in just minutes, here they come, as always, with their ever-present spray can. Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, you're about to step into the ring against the Clawmaster Baron von Raschke, and he makes no secret what he would like to do to you.
Precious, spray the air a little bit more. It stinks real bad around here. I smell an axe attack. I smell an ex-axe attack on the rug or something. And as far as the Baron's concerned, let me tell you something, Redneck. They don't have me fooled. I mean, where's Rick Martel at, honey? Do we see Rick Martel around here anywhere? I don't know where he's at. He's hiding in his mother's basement up in Quebec City. That's what he's doing. Well, let me tell you something, Baron. I know one thing, and that is the guy's out to try to injure Gorgeous Jay. Well, there ain't no way, because Gorgeous Jay is the greatest wrestler in the world. It's not my fault. I keep telling everybody that. It's not my fault I'm the best-looking man that ever walked the face of the earth.
Well, gorgeous...
Shut your mouth. It's not my fault, man, that when I get in the ring with the Baron, I'm not afraid of you, man, just because you're ugly. I mean, everybody knows that. Let's have a poll right now. I mean, who is the ugliest man in the whole world, Precious?
That gross-looking Baron. Oh, ugly guy.
Gross, gross, gross. Spray the air just thinking about him. I like to tell you people in these arenas that I travel across Canada, United States, or wherever it is, do not smoke cigarettes. It's bad for your health. The Surgeon General already said it'll kill you. It gets in my hair, man. And gorgeous Jimmy Garvin's hair is the only hair that is insured by Lloyd's in London, let me tell you. This ain't your just run-of-the-mill hair, you know what I'm talking about? This is the greatest looking hair in the world. I mean, it's not my fault I was born that way. It's like I was born to be a wrestler.
We're out of time, fans. Coming up in just minutes, Garvin and the Baron. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout, one full 60-minute time limit. As you can see, entering the ring now, as always accompanied by his valet, Precious, at 228 pounds, out of Tampa, Florida, he is gorgeous Jimmy Garvin. And his opponent, out of the Republic of Germany, at 283 pounds, the Clawmaster, Baron von Raschke. Your referee, Sharkey, now down to Blackjack Lanza.
Thank you, Ken. Well, the Baron ran him off. They certainly didn't want to stay in the ring while the Baron was doing his usual warm-up for his announcement. Up jumped Precious, though. The Baron's a gentleman, but he'd like to slap that claw on her slap her face, or slap something. Of course, Jimmy Garvin, he's standing behind her, so he's real brave, too.
Well, you know, Jack, a number of wrestling promoters and wrestlers alike feel a great deal of Garvin's success is, in fact, owed to the distraction that Precious provides at ringside.
Well, I've never seen it before, having a lady valet as his manager, and he certainly used her to his advantage. Puts her in front of him for the wrestlers. Well, the Baron's asking the people if he should slap her, and of course they're agreeing. Go ahead.
You can't take it away from her. Precious is indeed a very attractive woman.
I hadn't noticed.
Oh, look, that one pass. There you see a good look at gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, as Precious now begins to help him out of his gold-glittered coat and tail.
Well, he likes to make a production out of it. He's a real peacock.
And on the other side of the ring, there you see him, Baron von Raschke. As the Baron says, he's not just another pretty face, but in the world of professional wrestling, how attractive you are doesn't count.
He's probably one of the most popular wrestlers in the world today. Wherever he goes, people just love him. And for good reason. He's an excellent wrestler, and he's big and strong, and he's a 300-pounder, and he catches the imagination of people. The Claw is always a popular wrestler, and a good one.
Now, referee Eddie Sharkey has both combatants in the center of the ring issuing instructions. And again, Precious is stirring up the Clawmaster. This crowd would like nothing better than to see the Baron haul off with a haymaker, but as you said, the Baron is too much of a gentleman, I think, for that one.
As it happens quite often, Jimmy Garvin sits behind her, and Tom Baron. Now they're kissing. Of course, people don't like that. I guess he does. Keeps doing it.
The crowd here at Winnipeg, you can hear them in the background, and very honestly, does not take very kindly to Precious. We will leave it at that. Finally,
she's out of the ring, so now he's going to have to prove himself in with the Baron.
Well, again, Precious trying to distract the Baron, and it works. As Garvin comes up from behind and goes right to work on the big man out of Germany. Garvin giving away about 50 pounds in this one.
He definitely has the advantage right now. There again, Precious helped him gain advantage at the start of the match.
Certainly did, as he continues to hammer away. Now the boot to the midsection. Baron basically being supported right now by those ring ropes. He's already very glazed as he drops down now to the second rope. All of this because of, we talked about it, the distraction of Precious at ringside. Now Garvin blatantly choking the Baron.
Well, the 50-pound advantage now isn't too evident because he's got him on the mat, and he's not about to let him up. The Baron is definitely hurt.
Garvin goes right back after him. Again, choking away, using that boot to cut off all the wind.
Here comes Precious around the corner to get her 2 cents worth in. Who knows what she's going to do.
She has more than once been accused of some interference from her vantage point at ringside. Now, Garvin again just openly defying the rules, choking the Baron. Now you see Precious going to slap the Baron.
That's one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Now, again, giving Garvin a chance to come right up from behind. I've never seen that.
I don't know what's keeping the Baron from, I guess Jimmy Garvin is, but taking her over his knee and giving her a spanking for what she needs.
Well, as you said, the Baron very much a gentleman. But perhaps we may see that change if Precious keeps up tactics like that.
Garvin is always talking about a Southern gentleman that he is, and I don't know where she was raised, but she could learn a few things by...
You can see the Baron face. Now again, instead of concentrating about Garvin, he looked at Precious, and Garvin came right in with a boot to the head. Now the Baron really doesn't know who to go after, Precious or Jimmy Garvin. Now he's
I think he's made up his mind. He's going after Precious.
And again, it gives Garvin the opportunity for a Pearl Harbor from behind.
He's going to have to disregard her if possible. I know it's hard, what she does out there, but he's going to have to concentrate on Garvin in the ring.
That is something so far he's been unable to do. You see Garvin worrying about his hair, and now he goes into that strut. Baron now.
Well, if the Baron gets in there, he's going to be worrying about something else besides his hair. I can guarantee you that.
He'll worry about his wife. Garvin again with a knee to the midsection. Now he pulls the Baron into the ring, takes him down. Now he goes for that reverse chin lock. And the referee's got to watch this very close. Jack, as you know, that could slip into a chokehold very, very easily.
Well, knowing Garvin, it's on the verge of it right now. Referee should be checking that to make sure that it's not cutting off his wind. It's not on the throat. Apparently he can see where he's at, his advantage point.
Eddie Sharkey checking.
The Baron is coming alive, and the people are cheering him on. They want him to get going. And he's coming.
He's up, works his way to his feet now. And there's the Clawmaster. Off the ropes he comes. 283 pounds. And Garvin, a knee right to the midsection. That almost looked like a little below the waist. And Garvin goes right after him.
He's trying to pin him.
Count of two. Nope. Barron is able to kick off the last instant. Garvin again with that reverse chin lock. I drops him down and covers it. He could easily have a choke on now. Referee just couldn't see it.
It's hard to see in there. He's got to put his hand in there and check on that throat. Of course, he's worried about the shoulders being down. But the Baron has got one shoulder way up in the...
You can hear Garvin right above us say Barron is not going anywhere. Well, that fact remains to be seen. There's a close-up look at gorgeous Jimmy Garvin.
Normally a hole like this wouldn't be of any value to you unless you got the opponent beat down quite a bit, and he does have the Baron in bad shape.
You can hear Garvin replying to the crowd as they're trying to urge on the Baron.
Of course, he doesn't want the Baron to hear any of this because he wants to keep the Baron there as long as he can and cut off his wind.
As we've talked about, the obvious strategy when you're giving up a great deal of weight, as is Garvin, 50-odd pounds, when you keep the Baron off his feet, that weight disadvantage becomes a moot point.
Jimmy Garvin is, all the things you say derogatory about him, and I've said a lot of things, he is an excellent wrestler. He knows his way around the ring. He knows ins and outs of the business. He's been around, and he's crafty, and he's cocky, and he's gorgeous Jimmy Garvin.
Now the Baron has worked his way to his feet. Garvin with a knee to the midsection now, back to Baron into the corner. Continues to drive that knee into the midsection area of the Clawmaster. 5-6 times now. Referee ordering the break. Now he spins the Baron. Wait a minute here. Look at this move by the Baron. Oh! The Baron got a little over anxious. Garvin got out of the way.
The Baron is coming back, though. He's not as hurt as I thought. He kind of caught the brunt on his shoulders, I think. Might have knocked the wind out of him for a moment, but Garvin's right back on him.
Garvin going to work as he hammers away at the Baron in the corner of the ring.
I'd like to just help people just keep in mind, all he's got to do is get that claw on him one time, and Jimmy Garvin is not going to go anywhere. I've seen the Baron beaten down, but he gets that claw, and he's got tremendous strength in that right hand.
Anytime you get a submission hold on to the head area of your opponent, you can generally turn out the lights. Here comes the Baron. Talking about submission holds, I've seen another man who looked like he was beaten come up with a Texas brainbuster.
He looks like a man, well, thank you, but the Baron right now is a man possessed. He's got one thing on his mind.
Look at the goose step. Garvin drops right down. Now look at Garvin. He's covering up his cowardice, but the Baron is having no part of it. And the Baron just pulls him right into the ring, center of the ring. Look at the Baron and listen to this great, great crowd urge him on.
I've seen the Baron in this mood many a time, and when he's in this mood, the match could end very suddenly.
Well, look, you count it down to the crowd. 4. They dropped the turnbuckle. He got all 3 of them. They got his even 10 in no matter what. You see Jimmy Garvin outside the ring. He's calling Precious over. Now, wait a minute. He signaled Precious up on the ring area, distracting the Baron again. What's Garvin going to do? But whoa! Baron was ready for it. He picked out 2 right to the eyes of Garvin.
He wasn't going to be fooled again.
And again. Baron picks him up. Oh, atomic drop. It'll drive your spine right up through the back of your head, or you'll think it will. Baron goes for the cover. Count of 2.
Garvin stuck his foot out the rope. Breaks the count.
About the only way Garvin would have avoided losing a pinfall. And the Baron again. Here he goes into the goose step. There you see it. He's setting up that claw. Crowd roaring behind it. Couldn't quite get it on. Now, off the rope comes Garvin. And there it is. There's the claw on Garvin. goes right over the rope. Referee ordering the Baron to break this one off. The Baron wanting to hit gorgeous Jimmy Garvin in the worst way. Garvin now getting up to his feet. There you see Precious in the foreground of the ring. The Baron with a haymaker right out of right field. Drops Garvin right back to the arena floor here in Winnipeg. Crowd loving it. Now you see Precious up on the ring area. Now wait a minute. Precious trying to get into the ring, distracting the referees. Now Garvin using that top rope as a slingshot. Now wait a minute. Garvin's up on the top rope. Garvin coming off the top rope. That should have been an automatic disqualification. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Referee Eddie Sharkey distracted by Precious. Garvin coming off the top rope. Scored the pinfall. The referee didn't see it. Garvin should have been automatically disqualified. Referee Eddie Sharkey doesn't know what went on. Now, wait a minute. Take a look for yourself. Garvin coming off the top rope. Like it or not, the win goes to gorgeous Jimmy Garvin.